Hey, what is up guys, F64 here, and welcome back to another episode of Chill About Sundays. Now, I am aware that it is actually a Tuesday, but, you know, Sundays and Tuesdays, those are pretty much the same thing. So have no fear, all is well. But yeah, welcome back everybody. I think I also missed last weekend as well, which I'm sorry about that. I've been doing a lot of shit recently, and the problem with having this series on Sunday, I don't know why I'm using this resource pack right now. Let's actually look around with this a little bit. But the problem with doing the series on Sunday, so I might actually change this, is because Sundays are usually the days that I work. I don't know, I haven't really scheduled it that way. Like, I've scheduled it so that I can work whenever the hell Target needs me to work, but I pretty much just work Sundays for some reason, so that's unfortunate. And although usually I don't work that long, just like 4 to 6 hour shifts usually, even on like a 4-hour shift cashiering all day, I'll get home and I'll be like, wow, I don't want to do anything but sit back and watch Netflix for 3 hours until I fall asleep. So yeah, usually when that happens, I don't end up getting around to recording. Wool looks really goddamn weird. What did I kill? There it is. Wait, what goes there? Oh, I placed something. I didn't kill something. But yeah, I've been using this resource pack for some building on a secret project that I can't mention right now. But yeah, so I don't know, I just logged into this world with the resource pack on, and it's pretty fucking sexy. So yeah, figured we'd look around with that for a little bit. Let's actually get started building, shall we? So what I think we're going to be doing today is actually start detailing out this room a little bit. Now, I said I was going to do this off camera. Didn't do it off camera because I'm a lazy fuck. But that's alright, we're gonna do a little bit of it today. So what I think I'm going to do, you can see how all of these are little segments, right? All the corners are little segmenty doos, and these segments are different from these, which is a little bit funky. Are they? Or am I just fucking retarded? No, they're the same. There's just a little bit longer wall there because I had to bring it out to meet that. But yeah, these little corner segments are all the same. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to elaborate on this one a little bit this episode and make it look a lot more sexy. We'll, of course, go into the normal resource pack because that is what this is intended to be played in. Wow, voice crack. And also, it's not this looks all so bright and gross after that other one. But yeah, so this is how the map is intended to be played. So we should probably build like this. Let's do it. So let's see. For some reason, we used acacia wood here, which does not really fit with our template. So I don't know. We'll make it look like the acacia wood is just kind of a special little thing for these entryways by boxing it all in, or not entryways, these little booths, by boxing it in with some of this spruce wood, because spruce wood is kind of more what we're going with here. It's a much more classy color than this shit, the acacia wood. Which, I don't know, actually, these are two pretty freaking classy woods. Like, if you want to make something look, like, big and grand and classy and dope, these are probably your two best bets. And if you want to make it look like a peasant house, then you go with oak. You go with some of that fucking oak wood that's just boring. Boring. But yeah, so these two are actually nice together, and it accentuates the fact. God, I can't talk. It makes it clear that this is like a big, grand, fancy-ass place where you go and you spend the night, and it's cool. And I need to make sure that this actually fits with the rooms a little bit better as well. So up in the rooms here, I mixed in a lot of color with these, and I'll probably do a little bit less color down in the lobbies, but I want to make sure that it all fits together. So we should definitely choose some clay blocks to put down there. That's good. That'll work well with the acacia. This blue here. Open, stay open. There we go. But yeah, so I want to mix in some color, bring it all together. This big old room over here doesn't really fit with the rooms that I've designed upstairs. Well, I mean, it kind of does. This just isn't bright. What if I made this bright? Oh shit, I might have to do that. I don't know about this color in particular, but I feel like bright would be really nice here. There we go. We got to get that block back. All right. But yeah, I might have to go through and change all of that because I really like it. And these little lighting module things that I did, module is the wrong word. These little lighting things, I'm gonna have to spread those around, and I think every 3 will add one, so there would be one there, one there, one there. That's weird. I don't know, it doesn't really go by, it's not divisible by 3, I don't think, the numbers that go around there, so that wouldn't really work all that well. But let's actually friggin' build like we said we were going to. And what this series is entirely about. Alright, let's bring this in a little bit. I have an idea here that will become clear in a second, probably. Probably not. We'll see. I'm gonna bring this in a little bit, and this just sets it up so that I can do a little bit more depth here. There we go. And this building style that I'm doing for this map, that's very what's the word for this? It's kind of, it's almost like postmodernism. I don't know. That's probably not right, but it feels kind of like classical. It's like you got all your deep woods here and stuff, and it feels, god damn it, I hate it when these do this. But yeah, it feels all like classy and nice, and I've said classy far too many times this episode. But you know, it feels like a classic build, but then since I've mixed in these really sharp little contrasts of color here and made bits of it feel more modern, it's a combination of the two, which is really, it's interesting, and it takes a little bit longer to build like this, because usually you just find a style and stick with it, and then it's really easy to just kind of continue that style into more of your builds, the rest of your build. But here, I don't know, it's taking a little bit longer because this isn't really a building style that I'm familiar with. It's a combination of two building styles that I'm familiar with, which is like modern and like good old-fashioned classic. Whoop, there we go. I'm talking about building in a video game in very literal terms. Makes me sound funky, but it's alright. No, that's not gonna go there. Why did I break all that sponge? Because I'm a dingus, that's why. There we go. So those will be like our big old support beams there. That looks a little bit funky, and that's only because I got rid of the sponge, because once again, I'm an idiot. There we go. Yeah, that's good. I like, because when you put a either a fence or a wall in a corner like this, and then have these two, you have these really thin little stripes of the block that's behind it there, which is really cool because it gives the illusion of like these little tiny thin trim things, when in reality it's just full-size blocks behind a little thing that's blocking them. So yeah, that's pretty fancy. Take this, go back here once again. Get on me back there, damn it. Bam. Alright, and let's see. Are we going to need to make back here look neat? I think we might need to clean it up back here a little bit so that you can actually, like, maybe I'll get rid of these slabs so you can go back here and there'll be like a chest over here or something. And sneeze. Yeah. Alright, there we go. Damn it. It's allergy season. Allergy season is not my friend. Hold on, I'm going to get a drink actually. Mini fridge to the rescue. There we go. Because my throat's getting all itchy and scratchy. Hey, Simpsons reference. Does anyone still watch The Simpsons? I don't think anyone still watches that show. It used to be good. Now it's just like, stop making these, please. Don't want to offend any Simpsons fans. I'm just salty at Matt Groening or whatever the shit his name is for canceling Futurama instead of The Simpsons. But whatever floats Matt's boat. There we go. And let's put some stairs here just to bring those two together a little bit. Stair. Actually, this will look better, I think. That's upside down as shit. Blam! And then we could do maybe a block of that right there. I don't know why I picked... I'm not really liking the stone bricks in this build. It's funky. I don't know. We'll see what we can do on camera here, and then I'll probably go through and clean this up a little bit off camera. Because it's really hard to tell if you're going to like something while you're building it, especially when you have template blocks like this in it, like sponge. Because the sponge in here is fucking up how I'm looking at these colors, because like the sponge and this, there's way too much contrast there and it's just gross. And since the sponge is so bright, it makes this all look really boring and dull, when in reality this won't look near as it does now. Probably. I don't know. That's why I'm saying this, because we don't really know. So I'm gonna see what I can do on camera here, and we may end up with something that's awful, but trial and error, ladies and gentlemen. We'll just keep building and see what we end up with. There we go. Yeah, I'm really not liking those stone bricks. But again, I think that's just because there's a sponge here. Wouldn't be the first time shit like that has messed me up. Alright, I would do just more stripes of this up here, but that would be too redundant, and it doesn't really look structurally sound. Like, let's see. I need to get a torch in here. Boop. Oh, actually, I can just turn it to day. Time sets the day. Blam, there we go. It's still a little bit dark, damn it. Torch. Give me the torch. Torch. Boop. 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 Okay, there we go. That's nice. What was I saying? I don't know. I think I was talking about how it's important to make it look structurally sound. Like when people do very elaborate little details and walls and stuff, they often make the mistake of leaving like weird gaps like this. Nothing's supporting this here. Like, I mean, this back part is, but like in real life, they probably wouldn't put that much detail into it unless there was a little bit of reason for it, like structure. That looks shitty as hell. But yeah, you want to make it look like it's structurally sound so that it actually makes sense to your brain, or the brains of the people playing the map or whatever. Am I making any sense? I sound like some crazy bastard rambling about blocks and things. There we go. Let's put another one of these. Ooh, give me that. Right there. Trying to bring it all together a little bit. That is funky. That is funky as shit. I don't know. We're just experimenting right now. I'll probably go through and revise this a little bit off camera, because shit like this, like to get this really down to where I really like it, it's perfect and everything, it'll probably take me like an hour or two just to get this little corner perfect in my eyes. So I'm obviously not going to do that on camera, but we can at least start the process of building this on camera. So that's good. Let's see. Let's get some stairs in here. Or not stairs, slabs. We have stairs. Slab. So this is going to be our main like structural block that lies over this back thing here and adds a little bit of depth to it. Let's bring stripes of this up. I really don't like too much stone brick though. Maybe I could get some mossy stone brick in here. No, that wouldn't fit with the build because it's all very pristine and nice, but it would add some much needed color. And you know what? One thing that could bring all of this together is if we had some vines growing down from the top. That would make everything look far sexier. So we'll probably do that at some point. Oops. There we go. Get some more of that. I like this little design here. This is pretty nice. There we go. And let's throw a stripe of this. This looks very stripy, and I may have to change that because I'm not the biggest fan of it. See what I mean here? There we go. This is what we need. Here, I'll fly out front and show you what I mean a little bit more. So see how stripy it is? Stripe, 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 stripe. I might have to break up this a little bit because that solid stripe of color. This is bugging me. This is bugging me very, very much. There we go. Alright, let's fly back here. Put another one. Bam. And let's see. We'll make this center one spruce wood. I always have to check the wood because I never know the exact name of the wood that it is. After playing this game for like 4.5 years, you think I'd have the wood names down. Although different kinds of wood were only added like 2 years ago? I don't know. But yeah, I don't, is my point here. I don't have the wood down because I'm dumb. There we go. Alright, this design is a little bit redundant, and just as I was expecting, there's too much of this here. So, let's see, what can we do about that? Oh, I have a cool idea. What if we took some slabs? We'll try this slab, I guess, because it's different. Something different to throw in there. We did something like this. I don't know if this is going to look good at all, but this is just kind of what popped into my brain. Ooh, actually, this is cool. And then we could do this, and we could do this, and make everything look a little bit less stripy. I mean, it's still stripy, but now it's stripy in the other direction. Yeah, let's try that, actually. I'm digging that a little bit. I am. I'm honestly not very good at super detailed work like this, like wall structures and stuff. Hypixel does this a lot. The Hypixel build team is really good. And they'll take a flat wall that's just super boring, and they will just make it like the most exciting thing you've ever goddamn seen. And I'm not really all that great at that, but this is turning out pretty well, so maybe I'm getting better at it. There we go. I like this a lot. Usually when I do stuff like this, it looks just really spammy, and it doesn't seem logical. Doesn't seem like I did it logically at all, and it's not very structurally sound. But right here, that looks awesome. I really like that. Yeah, okay, let's continue this a little bit, though. And you know what we should do? We can put this here, I guess. Yeah, that's okay, I guess. It's a little bit funky. But really, in SG maps, you don't have to do near as much detail. I mean, I build in a detailed fashion, so I'm still gonna do detail because, like, I can't force myself not to do a detailed build. But little stuff like that, usually if I was just like building this as a house, I wouldn't want that there. And I'd change this whole thing here so that there wasn't that little tiny corner there. But honestly, I don't know. Since I know that people aren't really going to be looking at it, it's barely visible from down here. I think that's okay because it looks really good from all of the angles that you can actually see it from, you know. So that's nice. Maybe we should expand this. Just kill off these wall pieces altogether. Ooh, yeah. Hold on. I don't know. The walls were something that I liked about it, but I feel like this looks... And again, this is kind of going away from my rule that everything has to look structurally sound, because, I don't know, that doesn't really look like it would support itself all that much. Well, actually, it kind of does. Hold on. And if we put some of this out here... Nope, that would be too stripy. I don't know if I like it better with these going all the way out or with these here. Maybe we could alternate them. Although that might get to the point where it's looking a little bit spammy and illogical. Actually, hold on, let's look at it from our little center tree here. That is excessively sexy, actually. I really like that. Alright, that turned out much better than I was expecting. Honestly, when I first started building today, I'm like, well, I'm really not very good at building on camera. For some reason, I don't know, I just usually don't build things that I like a whole lot on camera, with a few exceptions. I mean, we did some good work on camera, obviously. So I was coming in and I'll just be like, oh, I'll build something for this episode. I probably won't like it all that much, and I'll end up changing it off camera. But this actually looks fantastic, and it's a pretty goddamn small section, and it took us quite a while to do. But I feel like I've managed to cram a good amount of detail in there, and we can actually probably integrate some lighting into this. Let's get some glowstone. No, we want lamps. Definitely not just glowstone. Just glowstone is a very ugly block. Oh my god. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. I'm a fan of that. Let's get some torches back there. Some redstone torches or maybe levers or something. And see how that shit looks. Because I'm really liking that. I am digging that big time. Ah, there we go. And for those of you who missed the episode where I built this little funky fellow right there, my original idea was that each one of these would be a different thing. Like these two would be check-in counters, that would be a gift shop, and that would be I don't know. This would be where you go to, I don't know, free sex or something. I don't know. But my point was that all of these would be like a different little doohickey, and I changed them up slightly according to what they were supposed to be. So I have to do that yet. I said I would do it off camera before the next episode, like 3 episodes ago, and that it still hasn't happened. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do that in an episode that's coming up or something. All right, let's see how this looks, because I think that's gonna look really sexy. I did use a lot of this shit, a lot of spruce wood back here. Like this is just one giant wall of spruce wood. But you really can't tell that it's just one giant wall of spruce wood when you look from back here, because I managed to get all that detail in there. So yeah, I really like that. These are pretty nice. There's a little bit of lighting glitching going on here, like you can see. If I were to take those away, it would be a bit sexier, but I like these, so I'm not going to take them away, and it just won't really supply any source of light. It'll just look cool. Like that's not casting any light right now. If I remove that, you can see it casts the light, but I don't know. Lighting glitches, ladies and gentlemen. Delicious. Which, that ruins that for me a little bit. I might just take those lights out because I don't really like it. Let's do a quick cinematic around this as I do the outro, because I think we're coming up on the end of an episode here. But yeah, hopefully you guys all enjoyed the episode. Be sure to drop a like if you have. Look at that sexy fella right there. Let's just go around, fly around in F8 and F1 mode for a little bit. Oh, it's all so sexy. But yeah, hopefully you guys have all enjoyed the episode. Be sure to drop a like if you have, and I'll see you all in the next one. Adios!